Hi, Maurice. How are you today?
I am good. How are you?
Very good. Very excited to be talking to you. First of all, congratulations, Dominique. It's an excellent movie. I love this retro vibe of action movies back from the 80s and 90s where you had a lot of explosions, a lot of shots, and a lot of bodies running around. So basically, how was it this project? Because you're also as an actor in the movie, you're a producer, so you have both hats on this production. So how was it working both sides?
I think it was wonderful. I've enjoyed producing as much as I've enjoyed acting. I think that the ability to be able to see the film from both sides of it has been really helpful, not just for me as an actor, but I think that one definitely informs the other.
Yeah, I also noticed that you were also part of the producing team on Hotel Cocaine, and I recently had the opportunity to talk to Fernando Craftside, and he also was working on Las Azules, and he told me that this was a personal project working on Hotel Cocaine, and so basically, how is it you're involved in as a producer? How has it changed your visions of what you're producing or what you're working on?
I think it's given me more insight, not just to the projects that I'm doing themselves, but to the ability to be able to tell stories and how it is that I can empower other people through the art and the medium of telling stories. I think that's been the most exciting part about producing is that you discover an entire new world of being able to be, a storyteller and to be able to kind of bring these concepts to life and really kind of create a pathway in people's psyche where they can start to see the world in a different way. You do that as well as an actor, but I think as a
Yeah.
producer, you really are creating much larger visions. We're not just worried about your character; you're creating an entire atmosphere for people.
Yeah, I think that's a great progression working at first as a working actor. You get to be in front of the camera, but I think once you know how it works, then you like to know a little bit how to work the background, how everything runs. And I think you're doing a good job. I think with Dominic, you're doing a great job because it's also had this, like I said before, like this retro vibe of action movies that sometimes we're missing. I think, and people do enjoy them. So, what was it that Dominic attracted you? I know that um, Oksana did an excellent job on her side on her behalf because we usually don't have that point of view of a girl kicking ass. So what attracted you to this project and how were you able to work with Oksana as
Oh,
as her counterpart?
I think that that's a great point that you bring up. One of the things that I really enjoyed, not just about the script, but about the way that the movie turned out, is that it's it's empowering to women. It's empowering for women to be able to see themselves in a position of kind of being able to take their life into their own hands and to be able to kind of stand up to a man. I think this is the kind of film that, we also need to consider putting out in the future as we continue to evolve as a society where women are being put in a more, equal, exalted position, which is already happening. But I really would like to see this continue in this trend. Not just telling their own stories, but sort of writing out their own fates. That was one of the big draws for the film. And I think Michael's dedication, Michael's vision for the film and how it was going to play out was really wonderful to me.
Yeah, also I really like that you're working with Lionsgate. Lionsgate has been working with the John Wick series, which is based in an action series, an action franchise. And I
Mm-hmm.
think once people are recognizing more Lionsgate as an action like in the 80s and the 90s. So I think that Dominic being part of of them working with Lionsgate brings you that crowd that said, I know what Lionsgate brings to the people, and I think that's a plus for you guys.
Yeah, I think 100%. I think the ability, shout out to Sam Wortley, but the ability to be able to have a place like Lionsgate kind of believe in your film says a lot about how it's going to be perceived and received by the audiences.
Also, I wanted to ask you because where was the movie shot? Because I live in Puerto Rico, a lot of scenes look like they were shot here in the island. So where was it shot?
Ah, pero tú eres puertorriqueño.
Claro. Claro que sí.
Ah, coño, qué bien. No, yeah, but we shot it. We shot it in Colombia.
Oh,
Shot it. Yeah. We were in Bogota. For yeah, I think we shot all of that. I confuse sometimes the visions with other stuff that I've done in Colombia. Pero yeah, we shot all of it in Bogota. Me encanta. I love Colombia. I love Bogota. You know, again, a shout out to the people of Colombia because I love them. I love that country. Son gente super cálida. It's just a great place. The crews are wonderful to work with. The days were long, but you never felt like you were there for a long day. You were having a great time every time you were shooting. Colombia's a wonderful place.
yes, I noticed that what is the Caribbean, Latin America, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Colombia, they're bringing the new stuff to production value. I noticed that more productions are done here in the island and also in Dominican Republic. And you know the quality of what they're bringing to the screen, and I think that's something that more companies, more studios are looking forward. So you explained me that shooting Bogota was such a joy. So do you think might be coming to Puerto Rico someday? Because here is
I would
very
love
nice.
to be able to come to Puerto Rico. I have another series that I am part of, which we're shooting in the DR. We're shooting over at Pinewood Studios in San Pandolio. And that's Hotel Cocaine, which is based on my father's life. Show is doing well. I was there shooting with them. I wasn't an actor. I was just a producer on it. But yeah, the crews are just efficient. Everybody seems to know what they're doing. The island itself, as you know, like everywhere in the Caribbean to me is a dream. There's just, again, right now, you know, Miami is about to get hit with a giant hurricane, and there's such a dreamy aspect. You know, having been Puerto Rican and me having been Cuban and being raised in the Caribbean, you understand that there's just this, it's almost like a dialogue with the atmosphere that you're having during these intense thunderstorms and stuff. And I think that the atmosphere really lends itself a lot to these stories when you start to understand that the ability to diversify and be able to shoot in different places just really create an entirely different canvas for you to be able to shoot on.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Maurice. I did enjoy this talk. I would like to be here talking to you like more like a half an hour extra. But first of all, congratulations, Dominic. Just to remind everybody that it's going to be available on the 11th of October on VOD. So go ahead and watch it. If you're an action fan, you're going to love Dominique. So again, thank you so much. Muchas gracias por todo.
Dale, muchas gracias. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.